of Taffo and I applied it to Schwa. It's really bad. I just basically hold up a picture of Baxter Stockman from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And I go, I'm Schwa.
Interesting.
Right. Yeah, see, Matt's pointing over. He knows. He knows.
All right, but
so it's gonna be interesting to see what he does here. Schwa, he's been a regular for a while now, and he's been kind of labbing a lot. Yeah.
He's like the resident Toon Link.
Yeah. Out of all the characters,
Just wanted to trigger stage.
I saw him out of the corner of my eye. I just turned around. I was like, "You did not just say that."
Yeah, Schwa and McFly. McFly looks like a Pikachu. Not that many Pikachus in Chicago.
Yeah, Pikachu's one of those characters that a lot of people in Chicago really don't have a lot of matchup experience in because there's not, like, other than Hoenn, there's not a whole lot of Pikachus that come off the top of my head. I do know that JJ does have a secondary for Pikachu, but he doesn't really pull it out a whole lot.
I thought he put his Pikachu away, like, forever.
I mean, he might, yeah, that's what I also heard. Did he just, like...
That's pretty weird.
Just straight up walk through that? Okay.
Wow, that forward smash.
He was counting on the bomb to break him out of that.
Toon Link getting the power from Breath of the Wild reviews, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing. Schwa, his Toon Link, it's seen as kind of like a little bit of a bracket demon for a lot of people because it's definitely needs a lot of work, but he's improving almost every time I see him play. Yeah. So, and he's also doing a better habit of being more passive because one of his biggest failings is he gets a lot of he plays really aggressive Toon Link.
That's real. That's like a personal demon that you have to overcome when you play like a projectile character. Like, of course you can play these characters aggressive, but like 9 times out of 10 you want to play the back row.
Yeah, I mean normally you would kind of see Schwa going in for some of these really hard approaches, but you notice that he's just playing a lot more passive, waiting for McFly to come to him and punishing accordingly. Although some of his bomb punishes are a little bit off. I've seen him try to get running up smash, and he's just not sliding far enough.
Yeah, it seemed like a few times the bomb hit McFly the other way, so he wasn't ready to get that other direction. Right now, 105% to 84. It's not looking too good for McFly. Probably take one more, like, really any hit.
Ooh, yeah. No, I mean, he'll take that trade. we will take that trade 9 times out of 10. Yeah, I mean, that's really all he had to do. He was in a position where he was so like high up in percent that any really good trade with that up air, that would have just closed out the stock. So Schwa with a really demanding 2 stock just starting out. And, you kind of saw the improvement. Like I said, normally he's really aggro, but he played really patient that match. He didn't, force the approach. He just kind of hung back and waited for him to go forward. Yeah. And every time that he went for an unsafe option on shield, then Schwa had his punishes down, really crisp, knew what he was doing. One thing, though, I think that might be an adaptation point is that McFly may have caught that he was trying to do running up smash after the bomb confirms, and it was missing because either he was out of percent or he was DIing out of it and it was just too much. So I think that if one of the adjustments Schwa might want to do is he might want to follow up with like an aerial or something after those bomb confirms, so that way he opts for damage instead of going for like early kills. Like you don't want to go for that early cheese. Yeah. Not with Toon Link because he doesn't really have those tools for early cheese.
Yeah, so but McFly looks like he's going with the Ike. Game 2 on FD.
Oh, and that opening string right there. That goes just to show the advantage that Toon Link has on FD, because once he catches the landing, it's going to be a lot of damage. I mean, McFly, though, Ike is one of those characters that you really cannot sleep on. He has the range and the power to easily swing a match back in his favor.
You can just get hit by a random up smash, and that can be it for you.
Or just like 2 random attacks in a row, and all of a sudden the percent is back to even. And once again, Schwa's just doing a really good job of calling out McFly on a lot of these approaches.
That was a good edge guard right there. Catching him on the jump.
Yeah, that was real textbook.
And only 39%. It seemed like McFly was doing a bit better at first, but now it's starting to look really rough. He's landing with a lot of down airs. You usually see Ike land with Nair, because down air has a lot of ending lag.
Yeah, down air is really not that good of a landing move, and you can kind of tell that he's just really kind of struggling for space right now. Because Schwa, he's just doing the right amount of zoning to where he can't really answer a lot. That bomb catch, though, that's really good. I think that's one thing that he's got to start doing is he's got to start, re-grabbing those bombs that are coming towards him. And once again, Schwa's presence of mind to catch his landing is really good. Like, you saw that he was trying to land, but he was ready with just a quick dash up smash just to cover that landing. It doesn't get him a whole lot of damage.
Ooh,
Oh,
the forward smash right there.
I mean, that whiff grab, I mean, there was not a whole lot he could do.
Yeah, and honestly, McFly, he's not making it easier for himself either because he has been landing with a lot of down airs, like I was saying before. But it's definitely possible for him to bring it back right here.
Yeah, it is. He's just got to exercise some safer landing options and maybe not try for...
Yeah, he doesn't have a jump.
No, that's it. And Schwa, JV2, ending it out. And, yo, there it is. There it is. Super cheer for the boy.
Oh, man. How rude. What a jerk.
Man.
Yeah, so...
you know, some of the squads that show up here.
That's pretty funny, man.
Oh, man. That's funny. So, I mean, you know, good stuff to Schwa.
Yeah.
Just he's been showing some really heavy improvement.
Looks solid. It's always feels good to have a nice round one, especially when it's on stream.
Yeah,
Everybody can see.
And he's got I mean, he's definitely got a challenge ahead of him because he's facing Panda Bear next, and that's